Aries, what's going on with my Aries? So I'm a little bit annoyed right now because I just tried to do your reading and I got interrupted in the middle of it and I have to try again. So welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. If you want a personal reading, click the link in the description box below. This will be a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate. But for something personal, the link is in the description box. So this is for March 4th. Yeah, March 4th through the 10th. Sorry guys, I'm like out of it. This retrograde has me all jacked up. But let's see, Aries, Ace of Swords. You could have some type of clarity or truth. This is mental clarity. So if you were in a confused state before, just know that if you haven't found that clarity yet, it's definitely coming in. This is the universe's way of bringing you enlightenment so you can look at something from a different perspective. Second card we have is the Knight of Wands. So you have been through a lot. You've been persevering for the last 9 months. I feel like you've just been going through this uphill battle, but you have definitely stood your ground and you're over here looking towards this truth and clarity. So I feel like you've reached a level of enlightenment due to the situations that you've been dealing with. They've been bringing you growth, but you have been through a lot from what I see here. Seven of Wands. You could be defensive. If you're not defensive, then you're standing your ground. When I see these wands, this lets me know that you are having internal conflict about something. This could be anything between work, love life, family. It is general, so just take the messages as it resonates. So yeah, you're fighting against either six different people, or just standing your ground when it comes to something, your own beliefs. Really fighting for what it is that you believe in. Then we have the Page of Rods. This is a creative spark of some sort. You may be dealing with something that gives you that inspiration and lights that fire underneath you. It could be a creative outlet such as, painting, rock climbing, hiking. But this is just going towards something brand new. For some of you, this could be conflict with your children because pages can signify a child. So maybe there's an issue going on with your child. That's not going to resonate with everyone. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So there may have been a lot of options that you had, and if you didn't have options before, then this is just cutting through the bullshit and all of that murky water that you may have been underneath or in, all that confusion, disillusion, that's being cut out right now. So things should be pretty clear in your life. Aspects such as love, money. If you had friends that you didn't really know if you could trust, then situations have just happened that have really opened your eyes from what I'm seeing here. With this Knight of Wands, you could be holding on to something. Whether this is being selfish, holding on to money, holding on to a person, this is like having this tight grip onto something, and it's not a healthy way of being. When we hold on to things too tightly, energetically, it makes it to where, let's say if you're a hoarder, if you hold on to things, then you kind of don't leave room for new things to come in. So if you're holding on to a bad relationship, by holding on to it, there's no space for something brand new and healthy to come in. So that's the vibe that I get. If you're holding on to someone, let them go, because by letting them go is essentially how you attract them back to you. That's just the vibe that I get. But there is the opportunity of new love. The Ace of Cups is a cup of love from the universe that's just overflowing, full of potential, full of love, full of light, that radiance, that healing energy. That's why there's that sun dead in the center of the angel. This new love could be in the form of a child even. But this is just the universe's way of letting you know that there's real love available to you. But you might be so defensive to the point where you can't even see it. Like you just knock it before, you even know. Let's say you meet someone who's nice and kind and just a good person overall. By the fact that you're so defensive, you may not even recognize that, hey, this this has the potential to grow into something more. So just be aware. And with the Page of Rods, there's some secrets surrounding the situation about creativity. For some of you, this is just you trying to, balance out your emotions, because with this Mercury retrograde, emotions are at an all-time high. This is Pisces season, so you could also be dealing with the Pisces. But there are some secrets involved in this situation. Some of you, it's just emotionally trying to control yourself. So that depends on your own situation. Let's get another deck so we can get a better idea of what's going on. Man, I'm so out of it today. Like, I just feel checked. Okay, so why is the Ace of Swords here? Because of the Queen of Pentacles. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This is just, it doesn't have to be though, but this is the type of person that is really grounding, nurturing. They know how to take care of the home life. They're very stable within themselves. They could have even had a child. So if you're dealing with someone like this, you're having some type of clarity within yourself about this person. So if you were in a confused state, then that's no longer the case. When it comes to this Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, you've definitely been through a lot, but this is letting me know that you're just upon a completion stage. You may be feeling really burdened and just worn out right now, like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders, feeling tired, even to a point of exhaustion. And just persevere, because you're almost at the finish line, and onto a new cycle. You just kind of have to deal with the rest of this baggage that you're carrying. But once you do that, you can start a whole new cycle. When it comes to this Seven of Wands, you're defensive because right now you're at a hangman stage. You don't really know exactly where it is that you're going at the moment, which makes sense because I'm an Aries moon and I've been feeling really scatterbrained. But yeah, defensive because you're at this stage where you feel hung up, but this is just an illusion mentally. You're not really hung up. It's just the stage that you're at. So do your best to get through this, because once you do, you'll have that creative spark that you're looking for, because right now things could be dull, maybe even mundane and boring. Just depends. And with this Page of Rods, you're really being guided to balance yourself, balance your emotions. Yeah, balance is just a really strong energy that I feel here. You could even be dealing with the Sagittarius. You don't have to be. But the Temperance is a card of balancing your subconscious, your conscience, your emotions. Yeah. The Seven of Cups here. Whoa. Hold on one sec. Alright, so with the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles came out reversed, so I think you had confusion about some type of offer. Pentacles are things that are tangible, so things that you can, taste, touch, see. And there's something in your past, maybe from this Queen of Pentacles, that had you feeling confused and not really knowing which direction that you want to go towards. But from what I see here, you are rejecting this offer for whatever reason. Maybe it's not viable, or you don't feel like it has the potential to grow. But you're coming out of confusion, and once you do that, it's going to lead you to retract something. And with this Four of Pentacles here, we have the Five of Cups. You're holding on to baggage, resentment, hurt, which makes sense why you're in this defensive stance and you feel hung up. So something didn't go quite the way that you expected. I feel like you put a lot of effort and energy into something, and it's not giving you the results that you thought that you would get. There's 3 cups here that are spilt, but there's still 2 more. So this situation tells me that it's salvageable if you choose to do so. But you should also not hold on to the sadness, Because like I said, if you hold on to things like bitterness, resentment, hurt, it takes up the space of, something healthy that it could be replaced with. So just work on that baggage. Fives are all about change. So yeah, this is a situation that's currently evolving. And with this Ace of Cups here, this new love from the universe, the Star. This is a situation that can really give you that hope that you seek. It's going to require you to have patience with yourself, and everything will work out in divine timing. So you don't really have control over this situation. Just try to work on not being defensive and getting out of this hangman stage. Let me get one more card though. Strength. Yeah. You're going to have to find the strength to work on yourself, to work on that internal conflict, to not be defensive. Some of you are dealing with either an Aquarius or a Leo. You don't have to be, but that's just the main, or a Sag and a Pisces. Those are the main zodiac signs on my board. And when it comes to this moon, the moon card here, the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is here twice. Options, disillusion, confusion, all of those will be main energies for you this week. So try to work through any mental anguish that you have due to feeling confused and scatterbrained and not really knowing where to go. Some of you just have a lot of options, and these options kind of overwhelm you because you like to have one thing to focus on, at least for some of you do. And so when you have tons of options like this, it kind of overwhelms you. There may be even secrets about having a lot of options for some of you, and others, it's just controlling your emotions once again. That's the vibe that I get here. All right. So I'm going to do best advice, 3 cards for my Aries for the week of March 4th through the 10th. First card is 3 of Cups. Go out and do some celebrating. Go party. Go do something to kind of get your head out of the clouds. Reunite with friends that you know are good company. 10 of Pentacles. Work on your stability. And this could even be a home, like a house party. I don't know. That's just the vibe that I was getting. Like, to get out of your head, it involves going out and doing something that you enjoy with good company. Work on your long-term stability and listen to your intuition. That's just the vibe that I get. The moon isn't usually an intuition card, but that's how I'm reading it. Yeah. Go out, do something nice for yourself with good company, work on your long-term stability, and use your intuition. So yeah, Aries, that's the end of your reading. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next week. Sending you love and light. Bye.